I don't know about you guys, but I get stuck on trying to figure out what type of content to create. In fact, this week in this video was one of them. So I thought, hey, why not just go ahead and talk about it? I'm going to talk about content ideas that you can always fall back on when you are just stuck and just don't know where to go and want to create something fresh and new from week to week or day to day, depending on your consistency. Let's get this party started. We know that we've created marketing strategies and content for the customer journey and how to create something on Canva for Facebook, and the list goes on. And I tend to get stuck on what type of content is really going to resonate with you so that you'll want to not only watch this video, but come back and find more information that's going to be helpful to you and your business and what you're trying to accomplish. Now, you could be either just starting on social media and don't have a clue what type of content to create, or you could be already on your platform of choice and know that your ideal customers are spending time there, but really don't know how to create engaging content. Or you could just be looking for a plan on looking ahead and understanding what type of content you need to create so that you don't have that anxiety feeling of, oh my gosh, I just created content last week. It's time for new content this week. No, nobody likes to feel that kind of anxiety, right? So it is helpful to plan ahead, and I'll include a link below in the description to a content calendar planner if you're interested in planning ahead that you can use no matter what your business type and no matter where you are in your business. It's just a calendar that can help you plan out your different content throughout the week and on all the different platforms. Even if you're only on one platform, it's useful for that too. The point to that is to plan ahead and not feel anxiety and just have that feeling of confidence that you're posting consistently, you're posting content that's valuable, and you're mixing it up a little bit, right? Right. And this week, I'm going to talk about 5 different content types that you can always rely on no matter where you are in your business, but you can always come up with ways to create content even when you're stuck. So let's go ahead and get to the first content idea of this video, and it is to do how-to videos. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I talk about how to do different things, like how to create a marketing strategy, how to create content for the customer journey. My bra strap keeps showing. I hate that. That's not very professional. The how-to videos are how-to step-by-step instructions on how to go from point A to point Z. And that could be anything from a marketing strategy, or it could be creating an email marketing campaign. Whatever that is, creating how-to videos are not only helpful and resourceful, but you're helping engage your ideal customers in not only your content, but helping get to know you as well and how you process information. And if they start to work with you, if you're a service-based business or a coach or a marketing strategist, sales leader, whoever, if you are one of those type of people who offer a solution where you're going to be working one-on-one with people, or you're going to be directly in contact with your ideal customers, then creating how-to videos is actually going to help them understand what they can expect in working with you, not only from a mindset standpoint, but how thorough and how you think through different steps so that they can make a decision at that point whether or not you would be a good fit for them and how they go through and process information and really just learn information. The second type of content is doing a behind the scenes type content or behind the scenes video. It could be a behind the scenes audio, any type of content. But if you're doing it behind the scenes, sometimes it's just fun to show video because people can relate to that and you can see the mess ups like I'm starting to include in my videos here on YouTube. Now that I'm using a video editor and she's seeing some of that stuff that I was like, no, cut it out. So you will start to see more of that here. When you have somebody doing the video editing for you, then it kind of opens up your mind and to other possibilities and content ideas, etc. So that's not the point of this video. That was a digression. So let's get back to the point. So creating behind the scenes content is helpful for people to understand what it's like to be you, or what it's like to be working with you, or what they can expect in regards to the final product if you're doing a behind the scenes of product development, kind of leading up to that reveal or the final piece, and kind of taking them along with that journey behind the scenes with you and what they can see from how things started and how you got to the point where you did with the final product. Now, I did do behind the scenes on my Instagram profile, which I'll link to here. And I did a lot of the behind the scenes, or just a lot more off the cuff type videos in my Instagram stories, especially with exercising and my training program that I was recording when I was training to do a half marathon. In fact, that was 2 years ago, and I had signed up for 3 half marathons and did 2 half marathons. And honestly, I'll never do them again. Go watch the Instagram stories if you want to learn more on that. But doing behind the scenes, it just kind of helps people understand not only what motivates you, but the actions that are required in order to go from point A to point Z. A lot of times people only see that end result, or maybe you just post about that end result. If I'd only posted about the run itself and the half marathon day of running or day of race, then the people who are watching that video wouldn't understand everything that went into the training and the timing and everything outside of running that actually was required in order to complete that half marathon. Same is true in your business. If you are wanting to do a mastermind and not real sure where to begin, you could do a behind the scenes of what it's like to actually research and find out what the steps are in order to create a mastermind group. And then also what would make it great for the people who actually were a part of the mastermind group, including how you go about inviting people to actually be a part of that group. The third thing is creating tutorials. And this is different from the how-tos, because the how-tos is more process oriented. It's a step-by-step going from A to Z. A tutorial or a demo is more showing the how-to of like a system or a tool. In fact, I'll link to one here that you can go visit on how to create a form in HubSpot. It was a how-to, not really how-to. Now I'm using the terminology wrong, aren't I? Now I'm confusing people. Is a walkthrough of the system and what you actually need to do within HubSpot in order to create a form. That's more of a demo. So if it's something you need to visually see of like a tool or an application, or even something in your brick and mortar business, like if you wanted to show how to, if you wanted to demo your point of service machinery, how to actually cash out a customer once they've selected their items within your store, then you can go through that process and show a demo of what it looks like. Just cut that whole part out about the machines and brick and mortars. We don't need that. It's just chaos and craziness. Tutorials are a great opportunity to provide a checklist of some sort for that person or that viewer to understand that you're going to walk them through how to use this tool or system. But by providing a checklist then allows them to use a resource after they've watched your video or your demo to see how to do something. Now they can use this checklist as they're going through and watching the video, and then use that moving forward without having to watch the video. So look at different resources or checklists or a guide of some sort that they can use moving forward once they've completed watching the demo or the tutorial. The fourth thing I've talked about before, and I can't talk about it enough, it's about repurposing content. Why keep reinventing the wheel if you've got content that you can use elsewhere or even on that same platform again? Yes, even this video, I could abstract out the audio and use it for a podcast, or I could have the video transcribed and use that text in a blog post. Then I could take abstracts of that text and even create like a quote or an image on Canva and then post that as an image on Twitter or Facebook. There's all kinds of different things that you can do, but if you create one piece of content, look at how many different ways that you can repurpose that content in different formats and in different places. So if you've got a short form piece of content like a blog post that might be, 500 words or less, That's pretty short, by the way. But if it's something that short, maybe you could also take that same content once you've posted it on your website. Always post it on your website first, because Google, in SEO purposes, is always going to look at the original source of content, and you want that to be your website. So post it on your website first, then wait a couple of hours or wait until the next day, and you can take that same content, even if it's a copy and paste, and put it on Medium, or put it on Twitter, or put it on LinkedIn or Facebook, wherever else you've got your content. You can take that same information and put it elsewhere. Now you've got the same messaging that you're sharing on different platforms and attracting and engaging your ideal customers on those platforms where they're spending time. Now, you'll hear me say not to be everywhere all the time, right? You need to be strategic with where you're placing your content. That goes back to knowing where your ideal customers are spending time so that you can maximize your time and leverage that opportunity to create the engagement opportunity right then and there, where they see it, when they see it, and give them some type of call to action to take as well, so that they can continue taking their journey with you. The fifth type of content is to take an unpopular opinion on something. Now, I'm sharing this with you because it's on my list of things to do. It's not something I tend to navigate towards, but I know, and you probably have seen this as well, whether it's in a video or a podcast or even in a blog, could have been on a live video. People will take an unpopular approach to maybe popular opinion. So if there's something in your industry or even with marketing, you could think that maybe repurposing content isn't the best approach for your business. Then here I am talking about repurposing content and the pros of doing that. You could then take that same stance, but do the opposite. Here's reasons why you don't want to repurpose content, and then talk about the pros to not repurposing content. Now, is that going to get you likes and engagement and potential customers? It actually could, especially if you're very passionate about the reason why you are sharing this unpopular belief or unpopular opinion. The thing is that you want to demonstrate not just your passion around why you're saying what you're doing, but you can give your customers another insight into who you are and why you believe what you believe. And that's okay. But being unpopular sometimes can actually be to your benefit, especially if it's something that you're very passionate about. Share that. It can be part of your behind the scenes content as well. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm spread the news to other people. Ouch. And then also share it if you know somebody who could benefit from this content. Copy that link and send it to them. That'll bring them back here and they can see the same content as well. And if you're not subscribed here, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when new videos are uploaded every week. Now, I did mention I would share a link with you on other content ideas that I've created that you also can go and reference. This is actually a podcast episode that I had created a while back, but I included those ideas in the actual show notes. So you don't have to listen to the podcast episode, but if you prefer listening, it's there on this page as well. I also list out these 20 different content ideas on the page so you can either read it or listen to it. I will include that link in the description below. Hopefully that's of value to you and you can come up with a number of different content ideas alone from just one of those ideas. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you investing time in this channel and my content. And until next time, make today great.